We all know setbacks and failure is part of the journey. But still, once you feel it, once I feel it, it doesn't feel great. So how can you manage, how can you master, how can you embrace setbacks and failure better so you get more value out of it? So if you picked a stretch goal, like a really, really big goal, meaning something that you can do right now, something where you need to become someone else, where you need to get more skills, that puts you in a position with a high risk of setbacks and failures. And that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Because once you have failure, you actually have the opportunity to learn, to become better, to actually gain the skills that you need in order to finish your goal. So instead of looking for something that everything is going to be smooth and then you achieve your goal, like there is nothing for you to learn, there is no skill for you to gain. So if that's the case, then probably you didn't pick a really great goal. A great goal means you will have all these detours, because that's exactly where you gain strengths. That's exactly where you discover what is inside of you. Maybe where you discover new things, new traits that you didn't know you had before. And that's really about changing our mindset, changing how we think about it, changing how we would judge ourselves for that. And once we see those patterns, like how we used to do things and how we would see these specific things now, let's say you're faced with a failure, or you're faced with a challenge or with an obstacle. Like you might see the way when you change the way how you think and you are faced with one of those moments that you react very differently towards it. And that is progress. That is a win. Because once you think differently about it, you will take different action. And you understand every setback is an opportunity. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every obstacle is an opportunity for you to dig deeper. And once you dig deeper, you discover strengths, you discover all sorts of things that you didn't know you had. And that makes you not only much more valuable to yourself and everyone around you, but it also equips you with everything that you need to actually achieve your goal. And that's the target. That's what you want to do, achieve your goal. But along the way, you will face all those things. So specifically when we talk about failure, so how can we change that word? How can we change the feeling that we get from failing? Because when we think about failing, it sounds like it's a punishment, but actually it's an opportunity. So it's really changing the way how we see it. It's not about achieving it. Like failure doesn't mean if we don't achieve it, we failed. Failure could be as well not trying. Because if we don't try, that is real failure. And if we change the way how we think about it, we will feel very differently about it and we will take different actions. So today I want you to think about, while you work towards your goal and you had maybe failures, you had setbacks, you have obstacles, how did you think about it? Like, was there any change in the way how you thought about it? Or can you change anything in the way how you think about it so you feel more empowered? And then see you tomorrow.